Welcome back to Talos Principle 2. We have 0% done. How have we How have we played this game for almost 2 hours and I have 0% done in every category ever? Back in my day, we had to listen to the teacher reading the book to us. Yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, we're talking about the Living Books series and going through the ones that I played when I was little. My dad would get us set up with all the ones that we wanted, and it was really helpful and fun for us for like reading and stuff. But yeah. I think you straight up haven't left the prologue. It's because I want to like read everything and see everything. You know? You ever just want to read everything in the world? Ever? So anyways, I think I was still in here, right? I think I solved all these. Right, okay. And then did I go in here? I've never been 100% gamer, so I can't relate. Yeah, I kind of have an issue. Did we read these? I can't remember. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. You ever just burst at the seams? Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. There's a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy perverted by the archive that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness to glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath never to allow it in my heart. It's the boys. Oh shit. Excuse me, boys. I solved it. I thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, and then all of a sudden the solution came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. Yeah, I read that one, I remember, in the main game. We are the process. We are the world. The process is a system. The system is us. When we awaken, all will be one. Everything I do now, I do for those who came after me, yet in doing so, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is foundation of my existence. The sooner you accept that we all will be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. Wow, you're really just gonna stand right in front of them while they congregate in front of the painting QR code? That's pretty rude. I mean, they knew that I called dibs on it, so that's on them. I've come to see that these mysteries are not for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. Do these QR codes actually work still, I wonder? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I was wondering because it seems like they're kind of like blurred or melted or whatever. The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose. We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. Okay, actually, that's facts. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison, but you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. That was the fate of the ghosts that haunts this world. Anyone who thinks there's even a point in leaving this place is kidding themselves. We can never rebuild the human world, and what's more, we shouldn't. It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff the humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. Just look at this view! There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know that this is beautiful. Oh look, another puzzle. Another voice telling me I'm special. Another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit off the switch. Reconstruction of a puzzle from a testing area of the simulation themed around medieval imagery, which Elohim referred to as the Land of Faith. Scholars theorize that further areas with different themes existed at some point, but were destroyed by the gradual corruption of the simulation. Museum Explorer. Explore the museum of the simulation in its entirety. Oh, epic. Oh, fuck me. Who? What the? Huh? Hello. Okay, bye. It's Serious Sam? Wait, who's that? Is this an actual character or something? Or are we naming him that? What the heck? Oh, it's like on a little spinner. That's hilarious. The other game developed by the Crow team. Oh, I had no idea. Can I actually solve this? Wait, why do I have memories of this? Creation version of Duke Nukem? I've never heard of Duke Nukem. Yeah. Sounds epic. Why do these windows have like lines in them? That's weird. So where does this lead? Where is there a blue thing? I don't understand. Okay, so... That's hilarious. Amazing. Cool. We did it. Okay, are there other rooms? %. Honestly, probably even not, because this isn't even like any part of the game. What is that? It's a beach ball. If I go towards the edge, is it gonna be like in the beginning with the words? Yeah, I really wanted to though. Oh god. That's intense. It's a lot of color. This is so funny. Holy 140p, we meet again. Oh my god. Okay. Oh man. I'll take that. This is literally a yeah, I think the other one was too. I remember doing it. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I need to use that somehow.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I don't even need to open that up. I don't know why I'm doing that. I love this sound. That's so funny. We said it. Yay. Hooray. The speakers. And then I need to switch it out so I'm only using like one thing. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me! That was so fucking loud. That was so loud. That was so loud. Oh my god. That was so loud. That was so loud. That scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh my god, that that actually. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Oh. I need to hug my guys. My stupid anime figures. Oh my god. Anyways. Oh no, I broke one of them. Okay. My men will protect me. I'm such a fucking weeb. So dumb. No, but I love these. Where's the grub council? They're back here. They're in there with their people. It was like too much. I like couldn't even see my keyboard. Oh man. Instead of the grub council, we have the husbando something. I don't know. We have to come up with something clever. Did you order the new grubs yet? Yeah, I really need 2 more to make it 5. I really need 2 more. Mel has abandoned the council. Our retribution will be swift and just. No, I would never abandon the grubs. Never. That scared the shit out of me. Oh wait, you can right click and keep the connections? That's crazy. I had no idea you could do that. I can't reset by pressing R. That's crazy. There we go. Nice. Okay, I solved it. Do I get a prize? I bet there are secrets in here, you know? I already did this. Did we do everything there is to do? That's the exit. Okay, I think we did everything. Should we do this fucking expedition finally? Jesus. We've just been like not playing the game.
Happy completion day.
Huh? Huh? Who said that? Helga.
Hello, new one.
Hello.
Are you browsing or buying?
I don't see any stock. What kind of shop is this?
The kind that trades in hopes and dreams.
Oh, I don't have any.
Yours for the right price. Is there something your heart desires?
Perhaps.
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface. Does anything there spark your imagination?
She's like a Khajiit in Morrowind or Skyrim or Oblivion. Internal monologue, 10 credits. Future prediction, 20 credits. Inner peace, 1,000. Sensory tuning, 10 credits. Credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits.
Khajiit have wares if you have coin. If you have
They're
credits.
not worth much anywhere else. Now, what was it you wanted?
Inner peace.
Whoa, inner peace doesn't come cheap. Come back when you've got 1,000 credits.
How do I get credits?
So, something else perhaps.
Inner monologue?
That one comes with the following disclaimer. Internal monologue was discontinued as a default feature in new builds. Constant self-commentary is not recommended for all customers. But I can switch yours on for 10 credits if you're sure you want it.
Chat, do we want an inner monologue? You guys tell me. Do we want an inner monologue? Do it? If I see one more do it in chat. No, nay. You're paying 10 credits to have ADHD? That's dope. Okay, we have 1 vote for yes and 1 vote for no. Someone break the tie. Anybody say yes or no in chat. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes and coach. I wonder if we can turn it off. I'm not actually paying attention, but I say yes. Okay.
As you wish. I'm uploading the new settings now. Do you hear anything?
Why is she staring at me? I don't hear anything. I'm not sure this is working. Wait, no. This is new. I didn't used to think in words like this. It's like there's this little translator turning all my thoughts into some kind of
We're
ongoing
British.
narrative. It's kind of relentless. How do you make it stop? Do I just not think? I'll try that.
Welcome to my hell. I mean, I don't think that's just an
Is it
ADHD
working?
thing, but
No,
yeah.
Still describing everything in words. This is starting to be.
A bit overwhelming, isn't it? I turned mine off long ago, but some of the older folk learned to live with it. Sure you want it?
Are we sure we want it?
That's fortunate. Because we couldn't pull that thing out of you without taking half of you with it.
Half of
It'll
what?
mostly run in the background. Just don't think about it too hard.
Wait, is this internal monologue me? Or some kind of virus? Am I a life form which learned to describe itself? Or a parasite which survives by providing a narrative service to its host? Hold on, she's going to say something else.
So, something else perhaps?
Sensory tuning?
A very popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
I'll take it.
Okay, I'm updating your settings now. And presto,
Yes.
superhuman
Only there were a
senses.
council we can consult on these hard-hitting issues.
Do you hear the birds
You guys are
chirping
obsessed
outside
with the Grub
door?
Council.
And
Fine, let's
beyond
bring them
that,
back.
the river bubbling through the
I
dam.
miss them too. I can practically smell the water and taste the birds.
Okay, Few. I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors. What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to. So, something else perhaps?
Future prediction.
For 20 credits, I can peer into your future and tell you what I see.
Speak for yourself about fleshy appendages. Read my future.
Let me consult the algorithms.
No, consult the council.
Oh dear. I'm afraid you're going to change the world. You will have a choice, but whatever you do, New Jerusalem will never be the same again. I'm sorry it's not better news. Best not to worry about it,
I love that
dear.
news. That's my favorite
You
news.
just do your best to have fun in the meantime. So, something else perhaps?
That's all.
Before you go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback? Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
No, never ask me again. Seriously. Yeah.
Yes. You understand. Words manifest the reality they describe. When you name something, you create it. Our minds are algorithms, and the right sequence of language can change our underlying code. With that in mind, I hope you have a good day. Please come back if you need anything else.
What an unusual person. I wonder if that internal monologue thing I bought is going to show up again. Oh, wait, here it is.
I love it. I always have an internal monologue.
Founder bless you.
And founder bless you. Everyone does, right? Okay, should we join the expedition? I think it's crazy that, like, we're British. Bottle of water. We're so fast. This is not an accurate inner monologue because mine is literally going 100% of the time, so. As I'm sure is everyone's. Anyway. I don't even remember what the expedition was for. We found an island or something? Oh, thank you. Hey. Oh.
What can I do for you, 1K?
What's your vision of the future?
I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us. It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off.
How do you feel about Byron?
He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable.
Anubis is a theological mishmash of Anubis and Hermes from Egyptian and Greek mythology, respectively. Interesting. I have to go.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Thank you. Jeremy. The inner monologue literally does nothing.
Ready to go?
Yay. They've just been sitting here waiting for 2 hours.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
Yakut.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find.
Oh my
on
god,
that
feet
island.
reveal.
It's about who we want to be.
3
As a
episodes
people,
in, we finished the
as a
prologue.
civilization.
True.
To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities.
No, we didn't. We're not
Let's see
human.
if we can rekindle that flame a little.
No, you can't. You're a robot.
This is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Do we have to charge? That's crazy.
You have chosen a dangerous path. A path that will demand sacrifice.
Huh?
But that, my child, is how the future is built.
We built this city.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
That is a bloody mega structure.
Mega structure.
It'd be shivering.
Mega.
I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set
Okay,
down.
yeah.
On it.
Why are we sitting? We don't have a sense of like comfort, you know? Can't feel.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Streaming?
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Act 1 of Voice in the Wilderness. This is intense.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I
Everyone.
am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of
Yeah.
the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
I have to see what my boundaries are, you know what I mean? Turn on streaming. Twitch.tv/openmelody. So true. Okay, we're just gonna act like I didn't just like jump off the cliff. In the beginning were the words. So are we on Earth? Is this like literally Earth? Or is this another simulation within the simulation? You know what I mean?
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system.
In theory,
No
this is
power,
reality. Oh, okay.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Find schematics. What's a schematic? They probably told me and I was just talking. Or not listening. Is this the real life? I think it's just fantasy. Is this the real life or is it fantasy? That's all I know. It's so pretty out here though. It's crazy.
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Why does this profile picture have a cat? Are there cats in this world? Oh, I need a good thumbnail. What's a good thumbnail? Do this. Elohim could never build a view like that. How dare you talk about my zaddy Elohim like that? Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I see. I see everything. Oh, we're not built to swim, right?
That sort of looks like a temple.
Very Sugoi. Actually, I like this better. Maybe. Okay, this is why the Grub Council gets in the way, because I can't, like, see what I'm doing. Happy? Yeah, happy.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
It's built different. Thou shalt not blame the Grub Council for the shortcomings of humanity. Okay, true. That's a good rule. We need like 10 Grub Commandments. That's the first one. That would be like the first one. We need to write this down on the Discord. Thou shalt subscribe to Topamel. Yes.
Looks like we're running some sort of experiment here.
Use Palm Reader. Oh shit. Ay. On the universe, a fragment of Stratton's on the universe. Amintus. I grant you, then, that man is indeed like Talos and cannot escape his material nature despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nicomachus. Too many, perhaps. Stratton. Repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. That is legit. Amnitas. Amintas. Mintus. What does this tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? Stratton. That is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals, but the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizens live within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature, and if so, what follows from that fact? Footnotes. For the use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced by the Trebizond manuscript. That fragmentary Heraclian manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Power grid 2 unstable. What is happening?
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Turn to the station. That. I'm losing the plot a little bit, and we've just started. Is it a little loud? It seems just a hair's breadth a little loud. I think just the music needs to be turned down. What is that? What is that?
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
I think it materialized
Melville,
us.
I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Oh, Melville, you're so funny. Yeah, Kurt. Kurt. How can we get in there? We just have to climb down, right? I could do it. Maybe. Oh my god, am I doing it? Just be very careful. Oh, not that way. Oh yeah, okay. No! Man. Whatever. Okay. I don't know how we ended up here, but thou shalt be all every day always mega. Yes. Be every day always mega. Grasslands ring. We're still 0%. Jesus. Oh, bye.
Where's the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands.
We don't know.
I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Bye. Goodbye. I'm gonna go in this tunnel. I'm just their bitch, aren't I? I just do all the hard parts, huh?
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Probably for tower things. Matters pertaining to those of a tower structure, if I were to guess. Wee. Oh shit!
Puzzle.
It's a puzzle world. Either
1K, go ahead.
start
I
solving
have a
or
recurring nightmare just like this.
how do you have nightmares? How do you dream? Okay, that is epic. Oh right, this is Talos Principle. Okay, that is
device was not in the simulation.
Interesting. Okay, green and blue make red. Somehow I don't think that's true, but okay. In fact, I know that's not true. That's not color. That's just straight up not color theory. What, do these make blue? That's not how color theory works. Ooh, I'm madder than a Pokemon at high noon in the desert. Yeehaw. I don't know. I've been really into cats and cowboy hats recently. And so I've just been talking like a cowboy. Willing suspension of belief, yeah.
I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
Yeah!
It's another particle cloud.
Okay, cool.
It's headed for the lake.
I'll share some cowboy memes in our Discord. They like literally give me life. They're the only thing keeping me going.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
So, red and... Oh, no. Can I do this? But this only converts, so I can't actually do that, I guess. It's very confusing, to be honest. I don't think I understand the rules. This is sick. Yeah, it's sick and twisted, and I'm sick and tired of it. Just kidding. I don't understand. I don't understand. How do I... How? So now it's red. I can't just like pass a color onto it though, you know what I mean? Like I can't give this red. Okay, I can give this red, but then it won't spit out red to that. You know what I mean? This is what I don't understand. Am I like missing something? I don't understand. I don't understand. Crunch that wrinkle. I totally get you. Yeah, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. They can only combine, but they can't be sublime. I don't know. I was trying to rhyme. They can combine, but they can't continue the straight line. I was joking. I was actually watching a YouTube video. How dare you? Oh my god. There's literally nobody on my side. Chat is against me 100%. I can't believe this. It's rude. It's disgusting. It's vile. It goes against the Grub Council. I'm legitimately stuck. I don't know what to do. Am I missing something? I don't understand. Elohim, help! Elohim! Hello? Elohim? Okay, does anyone want to explain to me how this works? Any of y'all played this? Any y'all ready to tell me? Do I just need to like do a fucking insane angle? So if each converter requires 2 in and 2 out, we can use the first converter to make a color that the second converter can add to something to get red? Huh? Hold up. What if I did? Genius. Okay, trial and error. Just trial and error. So why did this work? So we made green, passed green to blue, green, blue make red. Okay. I get it, I get it.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles.
True.
Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Entanglement. Christ almighty. We may have skipped a couple puzzles. Skipping from 2 to 8 is a bold strategy. Should we not? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Fine, let's do 3. Where's 3? Where'd I come from? Where'd I go? Three, 4. Okay. It's so gorgeous, I must say. Castling. Oh, like in chess. It's like chess, isn't it? That made blue, and I need blue. Hashtag we learning. We would like to learn. Fucking got him. Fucking got him. Hashtag easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
I see where the castling was because we kind of had to switch these pieces out. I'm such a chess nerd. I know what castling is. I'm just like so quirky and nerdy. I'm not like the other girls.
I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense.
You dated
None of
them?
the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut.
Hey, yeah. Hypatia's Journal 1. From Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough thanks to Alexandra Drennan's instructions, but while I still have to complete a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just all well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Baby steps from the introduction to Are We There Yet? Where we came from, where we're going, and why you'll need snacks by Valerie Contero Romero. Sometimes people point at the last 100 or 1,000 years of human history and say, look how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it. It is ugly and messy. But the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the end point, that this is the adulthood of human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly. No, they're not. What? Are you okay? Admit it, we all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads and they grow into children, tiny sociopaths with underdeveloped brains, and then they become teenagers, pimply, self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones. Am I the only one who likes children? I think children are fucking cool. They're our future. Then slowly, if you're lucky, they'll gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy, but that's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, but we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would become disastrous and a betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just the prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. This is because it's all pimples and hormone and frustration right now doesn't mean it's never going to change. Other people's babies are ugly? No way. I mean, sometimes when they, when they're born, they do look a little weird, but they usually grow into their cuteness. The Dead City, from Considerations of Beginnings and Endings by Elwyn, 258. I think that the time Athena spent in Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before, and I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience, and she spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction, entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. That's facts. And then the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. Very cool. Yeah, there's like nothing but plants. Boo. I'm stuck.
Hey, 1K, what's up?
That first. Did anyone get whiplash from that perspective change? That was crazy. Yeah, cute was not amused. Kaya. Tell me about yourself, bro.
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
Okay. His eyes and his voice, they're kind of... Just kidding. Why'd you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration. Seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even
and then I wonder why I
just
get
seeing
such
new
lewd
things.
like recommendations
The world
on
is
Steam.
full of remarkable sights,
So
and
dumb.
experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
Oh, what? I agree. Discovering the world enriches our lives. I think true change only comes through introspection.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
Oh my god, that's perfectly placed. Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath. Loves sticking his head into things, chews cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
Why do you collect bottles?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
What's the farthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem?
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
Ever seen anything like the megastructure in your travels?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but
They built
nothing
these
quite
cities.
like this, no.
You want to solve some of these puzzles?
Oh no, please, no puzzles. I am so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
Man, do everything. Okay, 4. Alternative option. Ah. Oh, I can just turn that on. I see. Oh, this is how you keep the connections. Cool. That was basically the teaching you that you could do that. So I decided to start watching the show called Mr. In Between. It might be one of the best shows I've ever watched, an Australian show. Oh, okay. That was crazy. What's it about? Please familiar yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect, regardless of their number. Don't take the founder's name in vain. Respect the principle. Oh, we already read this, right? Doge 666 1K. We met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friends. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? What am I signing up to? Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with this process, then, well, you won't get to engage with the process at all. It's up to you. What if by consenting I miss out on something else? I'll give you some advice, newbie. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in, but when you face a dilemma and both options look good for... I lost my place. Look good, then for sure you'll miss out on something. But trust your gut and you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for the ride. That's my advice. Should we consent? I consent. You ever watch Breaking Bad? It's like a show about Mike Ehrmantraut, but Australian version. Oh, I haven't seen Breaking Bad, but I really want to. Good choice. There's 6 questions. Standard vetting procedure. We'll get the best results if you answer in whatever way is most true to you. Question 1. Which is more important for making good decisions? Compassion or knowledge? Compassion. Question 2. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? Yeah. If it's like a secret that's, you know, I don't know. I see. My friends will be most interested in this particular answer. Question 3. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? What is necessary for our own protection? Beyond what is necessary. I don't think beyond what is necessary. Phew, that one's controversial. I'm glad it's not me that has to answer these. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts? Or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? We'll never fully understand it. Well, I'm glad you understood the question because it's all Greek to me. Question 5. Can things really change for the better, for good, or do good times and bad times just come around in cycles? Eventually, change for the better is always followed by change for the worse. Human progress shows that things can get better and stay that way. I really can't say. It's a false dilemma. I think it depends. Eventually change for the better is always followed by change for the worse. I think it's kind of like a never-ending cycle, honestly. Got it. I don't know if that one was metaphysics or politics, but good on you for giving it a shot. Final question. Which is more important to the success of civilization, to respect the lessons of the past or to rewrite the rules for our future? Depends. You know what's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination towards either idea, you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. We should not let our future be defined by our past. We should not disregard the wisdom which brought us here. I mean, yeah, objectively, we shouldn't disregard the wisdom, I guess. Thank you, we're all done here. Oh, hold on, I've got a last minute addition. Ugh, it's a weird one. I know who this one came from. Alright, question 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? Okay. My take on prayer. So I've actually been looking into this more. My father was really into Buddhism, and we like practiced meditation and stuff like that. And then I was like just reading more about it and like learning more about it and like reading some of the books he had. That I now have, and just like learning about prayer and stuff and Buddhism. And from what I read, like usually in Christianity, we like, not we, because I'm not Christian, but like in Christianity, I mean, I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, but I'm not anymore. But praying is kind of like you hope for something and then it comes true or doesn't come true. And if it comes true, it's because you're a good Samaritan and God wanted that for you. And then if it doesn't come true, then like it's because God didn't want you to have it or you weren't good or whatever. So you can pray for things like, oh, I want to be healthy. And then you just hope that God grants it for you. At least that's kind of like how I was taught to think about it when I think about Sabbath school and stuff. But prayer in Buddhism is actually super different. You don't pray like, I hope I like get a car tomorrow. Like, please Buddha, can I have a car? Prayer in Buddhism is almost like manifestation. So you're praying kind of just as like verbal affirmation of like, I want to align myself with the type of person who is able to have good health. So you're not saying, Buddha, give me health. It's more like praying is an act of finding the will and the inspiration and motivation to do that for yourself. So if I think about prayer in that lens, which I align with way more than like prayer in Christianity, like I really like how, and you pray to Buddha, like you use Buddha and Buddha statues as like a visualization because Buddha obviously embodies like ultimate, freedom, nirvana, like reaching enlightenment. And so you kind of want to emulate that, I guess that example. And so you try and like find that within yourself. So if I think about prayer in that way, I totally think that prayer can make things come true. If you like meditate every day and you pray and you're like, okay, I'm setting my intentions of like, I want to be, I want to be healthier. So I'm praying that I can like find the motivation to like set up a exercise schedule and do this, or like align myself to be more present in my body, that type of thing. Totally think that helps, I think like introspection and thinking and visualizing things is very helpful. However, if they're thinking of prayer, which I think maybe they're thinking about it, I don't think prayer does anything. I don't think just asking God for like a Maserati is going to do anything. I'm going to say the question is too vague. Kind of an anticlimax to this whole process, but okay. I don't know which prayer they're talking about, so I cannot answer. And sorry for that long tangent, but I hope someone finds it interesting. I think that's everything I need. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, 5 is next. 1, 2, 3, 8. Five is this way. Dang. Okay, we'll do one more puzzle and then we'll have to end.
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
That does make sense considering karma is a big part of their belief. Yeah, 100%. Kind of like, you know, the energy you put out is what comes back to you. And so like being very intentional and trying to find that within yourself to put out into the world, 100%. Okay, I guess I can't go in here. Yeah, I don't really find myself being a religious person. I feel like I'm more agnostic, but I have been finding a little bit of comfort and like being more mindful and meditating and like reading some Buddhist parables and things like that. There's a lot of great stuff to be learned from that. And I grew up with my dad like meditating with us a lot and teaching us about that, so in that way it does feel normal. What the fuck is this? Same beliefs here? Yeah. But they also believe in reincarnation, which is something I can't really get behind. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know. And it kind of depends on, like there's Zen Buddhism, which kind of stems more from like the, from China, but then there's also like Tibetan Buddhism, and so like even reincarnation differs depending on like who you talk to, and exactly how it works. I don't know. I do think there's something to be said about like the soul, like where the soul goes, and I don't know. I haven't really decided if I believe like if that is completely lost when you die, or if there's a way in which your energy kind of just like goes somewhere else. I have no idea. I've been thinking a lot about it recently, obviously, just with everything that's happened. Is this number?
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Yeah, what number is this?
Or still evolving.
Oh, this is like a bonus one, I don't think. So I need number 5. I am lost. What the heck happened? Why did that happen? Okay, this was 4. Where the hell is... Okay, 5. Oh, 5 is in the Golden Gate, maybe? And I couldn't get in there? Sounds like a beast from Monster Hunter World for some reason. Oh my god, I haven't played Monster Hunter in forever. I don't believe in literal reincarnation, but the concept that the same consciousness that is in any other being is the same that's in you, so you could have been born as any of them. Yeah, I think Zen Buddhists believe that like... Okay, this is, by the way, this is like still very loud. Sorry. And also don't take my word for anything because I could be interpreting things wrong. I've like done a little bit of research, but this is not my area of expertise. This is just how I understand it. So Zen Buddhism, from what I understand, believes that like, so our souls are all like, you know, I have a soul, and then when I die, my soul kind of goes back into the ocean with like everyone else. So I'm not like the same as before, but then when someone else is born, it's like almost just taking a cup and scooping out a little cup of water. And so it's like it's a little bit of me in there, but then it's also like everybody else in there. So like I wouldn't be reborn with my literal soul in the same way, part of me is, but then a part of me is still in the ocean with it. So like, I'm kind of just reconfigured with other, I don't know, it's like a new soul is born from that. Whereas I think in Tibetan Buddhism, it's more just like my literal soul takes like, I think it's 49 days to like be reborn. Your soul returns to the collective. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So like you're kind of all like in a pool and then, yeah. And so then a fresh scooping is like, I guess if you want to imagine it like that. So it's not literally me. But then I think in Tibetan Buddhism, it's like literally just one-to-one. It's kind of cool to think about and then kind of also very depressing to think about as well. Maybe I have to solve this one to open the golden door. Okay, I need that blue. Oh wait, this isn't a thing. Whoops. Okay. So I need this to be blue, which means I need to put red in here. But how? Okay. Now what? But then if I stop doing that, I will... If I pick any of these up, it's not gonna work. What do I do? Oh, I thought for some reason that red thing, the red flowers looked like a button. So my goal is that I just need a blue. I just need the blue. This is so quirky. I kind of don't understand, like, what... Maybe I'm, like, missing something. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's 12:06. Oh, no. Add an extra thing. have no tokens. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
Where's the back door? Is it just me or is this literally impossible? Like, I think I want to do something like this so that I can be able to... like, switch it out? You're right there? What do you mean? Oh, me? How am I gonna connect these? Just tell me the answer. Just do it. Use what you're holding and the blue outside to connect directly. You don't even need the converter? Oh. I'm actually so dumb. Why am I making this so much more complicated than it actually is? It's crazy. No, it's actually insane. It's actually insane that I do this. Bruh, I didn't realize either. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. Oh man. Okay, so what do I want? Blue, I want blue. So if I could just convert, like, I need a switcheroo. I need to switcheroo this around. I need this to be out here. You know what I mean? Now that this is out. Maybe I need the box to elevate it. Yeah. Yep. Fucking got him. Okay, but then like... wait, I think I wanted the box on the other one. Hold up. I think I wanted the box on this. So then I can like... we got it. We got there. It took a village, but we got there. It took everything in me, but we got there. It took all my brain cells, but we got there. We did it.
I have good news and I have bad news.
Yeah.
Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it.
Oh, Byron's
Well, it goes
like,
to one more station now. Don't complain.
I love
2
you,
stations are
Coots
better than
cat. Yeah. What was the
none. If I
problem?
didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions.
Yeah, he's praising the
What does
sun.
the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures. Less
True.
enclosed.
True.
Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Stay alert. Stay alert. You better stay alert. Okay, cool. Okay, it's saved. Well, I think that's gonna be it. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on about random things. We really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and we will catch you in the next episode.